Hey guys, what's going on? This is Reggie. Been a little bit of an MIA because it's been busy. Anyway, it's raining right now, which is crazy, and I'm sitting here waiting for an oil change. So might as well make a video or something about what's been going on. So this video is about a solar system that we just installed. Now, quick, I'll try to not talk too much because I like to talk a lot. So when we bought a house 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, all new homes in California are required to have solar panels installed. Okay, and it's a very stupid, dumb amount that they include. It's not too big. I believe ours was 13 panels, 4.3 kilowatt system. I think it was all, if you round it up. Trying to upgrade, they don't allow it. Trying to get a different builder or a different company to do it, they don't allow it because it's contracted. And then they don't allow a bigger size because in our situation, which we have SMUD, they don't allow a bigger system because the only way you can get a bigger system is that you have to produce 1 year's worth of usage, and then they approve based off of that. And it's 110% max of what you use. So if you use 5,000 kilowatts in a year, you can have 5,500 kilowatts, if my math is correct, which is usually not. So 10%. That's it. This is what they allow. Now, I know other companies, other utilities, they allow 200%, which makes more sense, right? Because you don't know what you're gonna buy next year until the time comes. Look at gas prices, right? Now people are buying EVs. That EV is going to add a tremendous amount of electricity usage. So now, if you already have a system, you're screwed. Now you have to wait another year, you have to get a second system, etc. You get what I'm saying here. So my utility, the way they have this is garbage. They're all about solar and blah blah blah, but it doesn't feel that way. Anyways, that's a different story. Blah blah blah. So after about 3 months of research, and I did a lot of research, I found an amazing deal. Went through it. Found it actually via Reddit, out of all things. Went through it. I'm paying about $2.13 per watt, which is amazing. So another 13 panels, but this one, because it's better quality panels, is going to be producing 5.3 kilowatts instead of what we currently produce with system A or 1, which is 4.3. So that's a 1 kilo system jump. That's tremendous. So we have a total of 26 panels, and our south, east, and west side are now completely filled, booked up. North side is our worst side because the sun has the least amount of sun exposure there. So we were like, no, we don't want it. We could have added it there, but return on investment wasn't worth it for us. For how much it's just not worth it. So we do. If we had tons of money, we'd probably do it, but we don't. So we didn't do it that way. So not bad. We're waiting for SMUD to go ahead and do the PTO, which is permission to operate. PTO, yeah. Once that happens, everything will be fine. Now, some things you need to know about having 2 systems versus 1. First thing, if you already have a system, mainly or most likely, if you want a bigger system because you now realize that you need a bigger system because your usage has increased, you're gonna get a second system. There are situations where they can combine 2 systems, but it's much cheaper, easier, faster, quicker, and less liability for the company if you just add a second system. That's just how it is. Let's use an example. Right? My first system is leased because at the time of the purchase of the house, leasing was the best option. The terms are amazing. Right now, the terms are garbage. If you're leasing right now, it's pretty shitty. But at that time, the leasing options was great. So we decided to go ahead and lease. Really good deal. Because we leased, we cannot do any kind of changes or modifications to the first system. If you do, the company that's doing the second system will be liable. So a lot of companies didn't want to do anything. So we had to go through a lot of companies. I think I went through about 20 companies altogether total until I found the one that I went with today. Okay. So that's the first scenario of why 2 systems will be used. Second reason is, the second reason we have 2 systems, right, or your situation could change too. Anyway, I'm blabbing on, but let me just keep going with what I'm trying to say. You could have one giant system, but the problem also is the inverter, right? So our first system is a 4.3 kilowatt system. The inverter is designed to handle 4.3, maybe 4.5, 4.6, but that's it. We added a 5.3 kilowatt system. There's no way our first inverter can handle that much load. So we could have had to upgrade the inverter to a huge size, a bigger size, and other internal components to handle it if we owned the first system. But that would have added more cost. And to be honest, I'm trying to avoid cost, not add to cost. So because of that, again, I chose to go the second system route. It was just cheaper to do a second system. Now, a lot of people hate having two systems because I get it. You got two inverters sticking out. You got two those meter thingies. You got pipes and blah blah blah. But if the installer does it correctly, then it actually comes up pretty clean. I'll take pictures and I'll post it on here so you can see how our system comes out. The first system is very clean because it was being built at the time the house was being built. So they were able to hide all the piping and everything else inside the walls. Okay, so clearly, of course. The second system comes through or outside of the walls. But this company did a very good job of hiding it, painting it, all that stuff. So you can't see it. And we had the inverters be inside the garage. So from the outside, it just looks like it's OEM. It's just factory. Inside, he did a really nice job too, where it looks like it's just a unit or something. You know, if you really knew about solar, you'd be like, oh, you got two systems. Otherwise, you wouldn't know. So that's another reason. And of course, like I said, having two systems, it was just cheaper overall by a lot, by about $1,000 or more, to just go that route. And I want to spend money, or I want to save money. So we went that route with having two systems. Now, with our first system, even with the solar we were generating, which was a pretty good amount, we were still paying about $100 to $150 a month, and that was us being stingy. It's just we use electricity, you know, we just AC and my servers and stuff like that. So I knew I needed a second system. Now the second system combined should be very close to 10 kilowatt, maybe even more, because they added, you know, the panels are going to produce a lot. So close to 10 kilowatt system, I think that's plenty to zero out our cost currently. Now we are going to be adding 2 Teslas, so when that gets added, we are not going to be zero out. We're going to be again back into the paying the utility, but it's going to be a tremendous help for us. 10 kilowatts should be plenty. Later down the line, I plan on adding a battery to help with the battery system as well. But that's what I've been up to. Adding a second solar. I'll provide more information when Smud goes ahead and turns it on, so you can see how everything is. I'll include how I monitor it. Remember, 2 systems, you'll need 2 apps to monitor it. You cannot see both systems at the same time from one app. Even if you have the inverter of the same company, like ours is Solar Edge. So within Solar Edge, you still have to flip your accounts to be able to see how much system 1 is producing and system 2. I found a way to get past all this legitimately and view everything. So I'll post all that up once the system is up and running, so you can see. I find it annoying that you have to use 2 apps, but just wait and see. For the next video, I'll show you everything and how it's done. If you are in the process of needing a bigger system, I highly recommend that you think about a second system. Don't, unless you have tons of money, do not combine the system into one, because you're going to pay extra for a little bit of clean looking setup. The installers are able to make it look clean with 2 systems. Don't worry about that. Get the second system, save money, do your research. When I was looking for the second system, I went through about 20 companies. People were quoting me 20, 30 grand, and I came out to pay $12,675. That's insane. From 30 grand to $12,675 cash. That's retarded. Like, what? I can't believe that, but I did the research. 3 months of research took me to get that point. So highly recommended. Anyways, that's my quick video. That's why I've been a little busy. I've been doing all of these research and stuff. I will be making more videos, just busy. If you like this, like it. Comment below if you're interested in all the other things related to the solar stuff that I've done. I've learned so much. It's insane. I know so much now about solar. People can't fool me anymore because I did the research. So questions, comments, just put them in the below and I'll try to answer. And then subscribe below, or subscribe for my videos. I'm gonna be making as many as I can. Again, once my Teslas come, I'm gonna make videos on that. But I will definitely be making video on what I do and how I do my solar tracking and all that stuff. I'm very excited, very happy. I gotta make a video about my Sense setup, which is sick. Look out for that one. So yeah, I like doing this kind of stuff. So anyway, now I'm rambling on, which I like to do also. Like, subscribe, comment below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.